Welcome to another session of Insights Meditation. Thank you for joining me this morning and also for taking time out of your busy day to focus on yourself and make some space for well-being in your day-to-day life. So you can either watch this this morning. It's also recorded for you here so that you can come back to it as many times as you need to. Today's topic is cultivating joy. So it may be one of those meditations that you do want to come back to. It's always a great reminder. I don't think we always take time out of our day to think about the joy that's in our lives, especially right now through a global pandemic. Oftentimes it's easy for us to focus on the things that we are not getting to do or the disappointments, or I know that for me is sometimes prevalent. And so it's nice just to take a pause and be mindful and practice focusing on the gratitudes or the joys that we have in our lives, which oftentimes when we stop to think about it are many. So I invite you to go ahead and just make some space wherever it is that you have landed this morning. Try to find a space that's free of any distraction, any noises, if that's possible, and just start to settle in. Today, it might be nice, instead of lying down, for you to sit up. There's going to be a little bit more energy in today's meditation. So go ahead and maybe sit wherever in a comfortable chair. You can sit up in your bed, sit on a pillow or a bolster on the floor, and then just start to close the eyelids. If that feels comfortable for you, just to block out any distractions. And begin to just slowly calm the mind, calm the body, get any wiggles out as you settle into stillness. And then take a few deep breaths. So we're going to inhale through the nose, hold it, and then exhale through the mouth. Take another one of these breaths in through the nose. Hold. Exhale through the mouth, releasing any tension that you might have identified in the body, releasing any negativity. Maybe just take a couple more deep breaths. Notice that your attention or focus begins to leave the external world, what's happening around you, outside of you, and is shifting its focus to the internal world. What's going on physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, inside of your body. That's what we're going to be focusing on during this practice. If at any point during the practice you feel like the mind is wandering, which it probably will naturally because that's what our mind does, the practice comes in where we notice and acknowledge that the mind is wandering, and then we refocus back into that internal space that I mentioned earlier. You can do that by coming back to the breath, which is sometimes called the anchor. That anchors our practice back into the present, back into our being. So you can always focus back on the breath. You can focus on the sound of my voice. For now, just notice how different maybe your body might feel versus how it felt when you started this video, you kind of started settling into the space. We're a couple of minutes in now. Just check in with the body. Do you notice that you're feeling more calm, more relaxed, more at peace, maybe more present? Just continue to breathe at your normal rhythm, your normal pace, as I guide you through this meditation today. As you remain connected to the body and the breath, being aware of both, feel how the body seemingly breathes itself. Take in the wonder of the rise and fall of your chest. The continual movement of breath as your body knows what to do intuitively. Filling us with life. Soften into a deep feeling of gratitude for your body itself and the life-giving breath. Sense your heart opening to the miracle that is your body. Recognizing all of the ways in which it functions. All of the amazing ways in which it allows you to connect with your world. Feel your heart open to the miracle that is your breath. Conjuring up a heartfelt gratitude as you delve into that present moment of awareness. Recognize how precious and extraordinary your breath and your body are. Feel your body softening and opening into this awareness. Feel all tension release from your forehead, your shoulders, your belly, and your thighs. And then intentionally, ever so slightly, turn up the corners of your mouth. And just notice how the body reacts to this subtle smile. Turn towards that sensation that you might feel in the body. Label that sensation as happiness, as joy or bliss, and sit with that sensation, that feeling. Hold on to that subtle inner smile and just explore. Notice what arises for you as you continue to examine that feeling, that sensation in the body. Notice too that this sensation of joy is available to you right here, right now. Doing something as simple as sitting still, watching, and noticing. Right here and right now, the more you can be present, the more you can free yourself from thinking about what comes next. The more you can free yourself from ruminating on what has already happened. The more you are available to notice joy. Also take a moment to acknowledge that power that exists within you. To cultivate joy in your daily living. To acknowledge hardship. To acknowledge fear and anxiety about what might happen in the future. To acknowledge sadness or whatever feelings might arise from something, memories that happened in the past. But that you have the power to shift your focus, shift your energy into the present moment. Even when many other things seem out of our control. This power is something that we do have control over. Notice that joy doesn't so much arise, but joy is revealed. Joy is most available to you when you are available to be nowhere other than right here, right now. Rest your whole body in this state of joy and identify with this bliss. That it's a part of you, a part of who you are. This happiness, this joy, it's what remains when you drop all of your superficial thinking and doing. It's what remains when you're nowhere other than present, right here in this moment. This joy is you. It is your natural state. Recall this sensation and remember that this joy is available to you at any time. Anytime you'd like to come back to this feeling, all you need to do is stop what you're doing and just notice. So right here, acknowledge the ease, the spaciousness. Acknowledge the gratitude and awe. Acknowledge your inner smile and the sensation of joy. Get to know joy in this moment. Make a promise to remember joy, to turn towards joy, and to notice who it is that you truly are. As we begin to return to our day, taking that joy with us. Continue to, or begin to deepen the breath again. In through the nose, hold, exhale through the mouth, in through the nose, hold, exhale through the mouth. Take one more breath. You can let the breath return to your normal rate while we now begin to reawaken other parts of the body. You can begin by wiggling the fingers and the toes, just inviting in some movement. Next, You can maybe turn the head with your ear to shoulder on the left, back up through center, to the right, back up through center. Maybe turn your head to the left, back through center, to the right, back through center. Maybe you want to take your arms up over your head and do a little bit of a stretch. One final exhale, and then begin to blink open the eyes and take in your visual surroundings. I hope that you are reawakening from that meditation, feeling like a smile is naturally coming to your face. Perhaps you focused on a piece of joy that you're going to be able to carry with you throughout, even if it's just the morning, maybe throughout the rest of the day or the weekend. Again, just taking time for us to refocus on things that bring us gratitude and that bring a smile to our faces. Hopefully this helped you recognize that you have a few things to be grateful for that bring you joy. Thank you again for being with me today, and I will see you next session.